Welcome back. Joining us today is Stephen Goldfinch of Goldfinch Winslow. And Stephen, for new clients, what is needed for their first meeting with you guys?
Well, traditionally, we want to know the history. What happened? How did it happen? So it depends on what the case is. If it's a motor vehicle accident, we need to see the accident report. We need to see who's at fault. If we're talking about a more complex civil litigation matter, we just need to know the history. So traditionally, everything you can bring us, the more information, the more evidence you can bring, the better. A lot of people don't really know what they're getting into in the beginning of this, but it is usually very document intensive. So every little piece of information you can save is good.
Okay, and for a first-time client, how long will this meeting last?
Traditionally, first meeting's about an hour. We usually don't charge for a first meeting if it's a contingency case like a motor vehicle or a complex civil litigation case. But we really need to dig into the history and what happened. We don't like to take cases that can be lost. We like to take cases that can win. We like to take good cases. And in order for us to accurately and properly screen a case, we have to know exactly what happened. So it takes at least an hour for us to dig into that.
Okay, good to know. And what's the cost going to look like for them?
Well, again, it depends on the kind of case. If you're talking about a family law case, a case that's billed by the hour, those can run into the $30,000 or $40,000 range if they're very contested and very complex. On the other hand, it can be a very simple matter that could cost $2,000, $3,000. You just never really know until you get into it. But once we get into it, we've done the initial interview, we can pretty accurately determine, approximately what it's going to cost.
All right, and if people want to get in contact with you guys, come and visit you, how can they do that?
Yeah, and also, the initial screening is usually at no cost, but they can always get in touch with us through our website, goldfinchwinslow.com. Our telephone number is 843-357-9301.
All right, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, now here's Tyler for a last look at your Foxcast.